We have been taking a look at a lot of Eric Carle's books that he has created by illustrating beautiful animals out of painted paper. We've read about the caterpillar and the mixed-up chameleon. So let's take a look at a few more of Eric Carle's wonderful illustrations he's created with painted paper. I want to take a moment to show you a few of my favorites. This bear that he created is one of my favorites because I can see exactly what tool he used to create the texture of the bear's fur. Can you guess what tool he used? If you guessed fork, you are right. We've experimented with that technique too. The elephant's hide looks like I could almost touch it. This is called implied texture. It's not texture I can touch, but texture I can see with my eyes. It looks very rough and dry because I guess I could think that maybe he used a scraper to create this look of the elephant. The colors of this very, very busy squirrel is so inspiring to me. I love how I can see the shapes that Eric used to build the body of the squirrel. He has one shape for the tail, another shape for the arm, the head, two shapes for the ears, and another couple shapes for the legs. He built the squirrel out of many different cuts of paper. This one's a personal favorite because I love how Eric added details to the giraffe by cutting out other bits of paper to add on top, creating the texture and pattern of the giraffe's hide. The yak has very special fur that I think he took the backs of his paintbrush to scratch into his paint, creating this wavy, thick mane that a yak has in order to live in snowy environments. Last one is the rhinoceros. I can just feel how coarse and tough and rough his skin is, being such a powerful animal. I think that Eric may have used a sponge to create the look of the rhinoceros. Boys and girls, you have created your own fantastic textured paper. I have also created some paper, and I'm going to go ahead and start brainstorming how this paper can inspire me. Today we are going to begin using our sketchbooks. Your sketchbooks are always located in the green buckets by the windows. They are labeled by your classes and table numbers. What you're going to do is take a look at your paper and see if it brings to mind any certain animal. My gray paper, little scratchy. You know, I was really inspired by Eric Carle's squirrel, so I think maybe I'm going to make a gray squirrel. Now, when I begin planning my squirrel, I want to break my animal down into different shapes, not just one outline. I think it needs ears, and it definitely needs a nice big body. That could be a circle, and an oval for the leg. I think it's going to need a second oval for the other leg. Its paws are a fun shape. I think I'll need two shapes for its arms. And of course its tail is one big shape. Now, I guess I should probably plan a couple other animals that I could maybe use as a second idea. Well, I'm thinking maybe a coyote. So, a coyote's body is long like this. It looks very similar to a dog. Its front paws, its back paws, and leg is very thick and strong so it can run fast. Pretty sure a coyote has a long bushy tail. Or I guess I could make a dog too. Round circle for the head, ears. It's also got a snout. And some circles for the paws. Now, boys and girls, once you've picked the animal that you are going to create, our next step is to take the shapes that we have planned and begin drawing them individually on the back of our paper. So, I'm going to do the head first. Head, circle. Next, body. Big circle for the body. And maybe the leg. I'm going to use my whole paper. Leg, other leg. I'm cutting all these shapes out individually. Then, once we've planned, next class we can begin creating. So, after you, eventually, you are going to have a bunch of different cutout shapes that we will then begin piecing together. For now, though, today, we are going to begin planning in your sketchbook what animal you can create and then drawing on the back of your painted paper. You may head to your tables. I will pass out your materials and you can get started.